Hi, I'm Chris Direwalt, and this is Power Play. How you doing? Internet, you know this because you've got a Google scheduling app, but the deal is the first presidential debate is going to take place on Monday in Hempstead, New Jersey on Long Island at Hofstra University. This is a big deal. The reason it's a big deal is that if you are already watching this show, you have been thinking about the presidential election for a long time, probably longer than is healthy or good for the republic. But you have been, because God knows I have. But what happens on Monday is going to be a giant billboard on the interstate that says to the American electorate, whether you like it or not, one of these people is going to become president, come see. So what do they need to do? What's really at stake? Will it be exciting? Will it be disappointing? How will we feel? What kind of snacks will we enjoy? People who know include David Drucker. He is a senior national correspondent for the Washington Examiner. And Daniel Halper is the Washington bureau chief for the New York Post. They are good guys, and we are glad to have you. Gentlemen, how are you doing?
Excellent.
Great. How are you?
Okay, so, Drucker, when I look at this debate, the chalk originally was super low expectations for Donald Trump. If he doesn't drool on himself, then he'll be fine and it'll be marked a win. Super high expectations for Hillary Clinton. Now, I don't know if that's true. I kind of feel like there's low expectations for both of them.
I do, and I think obviously Trump has a reputation of not always understanding details and getting baited into saying things very rude, crazy things. And Hillary Clinton, of course, isn't always the most charismatic, charming person of all time.
You don't say. What?
And so I think both of them go into this debate needing it almost equally because the race has tightened and because they both continue to suffer from very low popularity, meaning their support, they can't count on it to stick.
Right.
And so they really need to do a lot of things in this debate. Trump needs to prove that he's not a nutball.
Right.
And if you look at the polling, Hillary Clinton has done a good job of focusing on his temperament to a good effect for her.
Right.
And what Hillary Clinton needs to do is go into this debate and not look like she's on her last leg and look like she is strong and can go toe-to-toe with Trump. And by the way, she has to look out for getting caught over her email scandal or other things that she's going to get asked about one way or the other. And
her answers stink on ice.
She is occasionally Romney-esque, meaning gaffe-prone, and
that's a problem. More than Romneysian. She is more than Romneysian.
Deplorable occasionally.
I don't know about that one. Halper, if I were Hillary Clinton. So Democrats have been, if I were Hillary Clinton, it would be weird. But Democrats have been saying all along, she'll kill him on facts. She's control of facts. She looks presidential. She looks all that stuff. But if she goes out there and tries to be the schoolmarm, and I know all the facts, and I can cite all of the data points about all of the things, and I know when that legislation was passed, Trump is not going to engage her in that space. That's not where he fights.
And he doesn't need to. He can cede that ground. Look, these debates are going to come down to one or two moments. It's not going to come down to all 90 minutes and who outboxed each other. But I think the key in the debates when looking at it is you have to counter, each of the candidates has to counter the biggest, strongest argument against them. So Hillary's main argument against Donald Trump is he's manifestly unfit to serve.
Right, he's a kook. Right.
In a way, he has a lower bar because just by showing up, as David suggested, and just by being a sane, rational guy, he can walk away with it in a certain way.
Right.
Trump's main argument against Hillary is that she is corrupt, that she's an old part of the establishment, and that they've let us down. Hillary, I think it's a higher bar to hurdle because she has to show that she's different, that she's new, that she's not the Hillary that you think she is, that she has some sort of...
can't do it. If she even tries to do that, it would be a disaster.
She can't reinvent herself.
No, she can't be up there. She can't be Steve Buscemi in 30 Rock and show up with a backwards hat on and say, hello, fellow
If she showed up
kids.
as an optimistic politician who actually had ideas and seemed passionate instead of playing small ball, she talks about her first 100 days and it's like the most narrow.
If it's Democratic convention versus Republican convention, she wins.
Right.
But let's look at it from the point of view of what they might both be able to do to surprise people. Trump occasionally shows up and is charming and very
winsome,
in a sense, and very. He seems like a nice guy, and that people go, wow, look at that. And Clinton occasionally shows up and is very in command. I'd point everybody to that select committee on Benghazi hearing. She sat through for 12 hours without a break and walked away from that with polls showing that the American public thought she did nothing wrong, she knew what she was talking about, and that she was a good public servant.
I would submit that the best place for Hillary Clinton, and I don't know whether you agree with this, is on defense in this debate. I think that she should hope that Holt comes after her on the email. I think she should hope that Trump attacks her so that she is free to jab. Because if she wants to win this debate, Halper, do you agree that what she wants to do is get up Donald Trump's nose and make him mad and get him mad at her, because otherwise he's just going to come in and do the...
Yeah, look, if she can further her argument that he is unfit to serve and have him explode or have him look irrational or unkind or unpresidential, then she wins. That's the moment she needs, and that's the moment she's going to strive for. She's going to try to needle him. She's going to try to agitate him to get there.
My God, boys, I think we're going to go through with it, aren't we? Amazing. Gentlemen, thank you for being with us. And you, Internet, thank you for stopping by. We hope you come back around for another heaping helping of Power Play real soon.